Howdy, welcome back to FAF Outdoors. So today we're just going to do a little quick DIY. I was thinking about showing you guys how I tie up my hooks, or I guess how I snell my hooks for just about anything where I'd be using a leader down to a hook. Whether it be sturgeon fishing, steelhead fishing, using a size 8/0 down to a size 1/0. But today I'm currently tying up some 4/0 octopus circle hooks. These are going to be for catfishing later this year, and I figured I might as well go ahead and do a video. So I have some Gamakatsu 4/0 circle hooks, some 20-pound fluorocarbon, and just some nippers. So to get started, you need your hook. Then I would take, the end of your line. Don't cut. Wait until you've tied your knot before you do any cutting. That's just so you know you're getting that right length every time. If you measure then cut, then you tie it up, so your knot was bad, you had a long tag in, then your leader's gonna be shorter than what you wanted. So take our hook, thread your leader through. Always leave a longer tag than you think you're gonna need, typically like 6 to 8 inches. Then I just take my index finger and I start wrapping back toward the eye of the hook. And minimum of 5. If you can get more than that, better. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll call it 4. Go ahead, push those off your finger, and going from the eye of the hook to the bend of the hook, pull that through. Slowly pull it tight. I like to transition hands, pinching with my right hand now, and slowly pull that back through. That way, each one of those wraps lays nice and flat. When you get to a point they're not laying flat anymore, go ahead and cinch it tight. Give it a good pull. Now, if I was using a heavier fluorocarbon, I'd go ahead and use a pair of pliers on that tag and just give it a good hard pull. But since this is only 20-pound, hand tight will suffice. Then, go ahead, pull that up to your eye, give it another good tug. Do not snip your tag in right at those wraps. You want to give it just a little bit of space in case something does loosen up a little bit. I like to leave, about a quarter to half an inch. Give that a good snip. Then go ahead and measure out. It's kind of hard to see, but I go, whatever 2-3 feet is. The fish won't be able to tell the difference, but 2 to 3 feet is general rule of thumb for just about any leader, I would say. Alright, so a little trick when it comes to storing these. Take your hook, kind of, in your hand, wrap around your third finger, your ring finger. Just wrap that around, Keep everything nice and tight if you can. Woo, that looks like crap, but alright, so when you got about just one wrap length left, go ahead and take, pull the wraps off your finger. Just kind of weave that in between. This is just going to keep those wraps contained, and when you throw it in your tackle box or whatever, it won't come unraveled and you'll have line everywhere. This will just keep it nice and ready to go. When you, kind of getting toward the end of that, I like to push that hook right back up in there and include it as I'm wrapping this around. Usually this goes a lot faster, but under pressure from the video. Yeah, so you get a perfect little bunch like that. Now what do you do with that? Do you just throw it in your tackle box? I mean, you can. You'll end up with line everywhere. Take a little baggie that the hooks come in and put this back in there. Now you got a perfect, nice contained way to keep all of your snelled hooks ready to go, and all you got to do is tie that onto your swivel or tie it onto your main line and you're fishing. Well, just a quick little how-to today, so hope you learned something. Now get out there, go find some fish, and go find out.